Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of American Idol.
Let me just say, Ryan, your little attempt at April Fool's...
It was lame.
...was an April F-nut.
I wasn't even in the room at the moment, and I was like, that was lame.
You knew something was going down.
Yeah.
So, Randy, Paula, and Simon are on hand. And tonight's mentor is...
Dolly Parton.
Oh, she's had extensive work done. But still work to be done.
Oh. I don't know. She's kind of scary, but
her face looks pretty good
really
for her
sweet.
age. Yeah, she is sweet. Yeah, I'll give her that much. She's
a nice person.
She's a good old
Well,
soul.
I don't know her, but she seems like a nice person.
Yeah. So Brook White was up first.
She sang Jolene.
Yeah, most of these songs I've never heard of.
Yeah, let's put that out there.
Yeah.
We're not big fans of country. We don't know what's going on.
Right.
But we're going to do our best.
We only know the Dolly Parton songs that have been written for movies. And maybe with Kenny Rogers.
Oh, Kenny Rogers.
So, Brook White played guitar. I thought it was a good choice for her, but you know what? She has that type of voice.
She has a very low voice.
Country music suits her. It's very melodic, you know? So, David Cook was up next.
He got a haircut.
Very handsome.
I loved it.
I think that was a good choice for him because when you have a giant head, the long pieces of hair only accentuate the giant cranium.
Accentuate?
Yes. So the shorter hair was a good choice, and he also played guitar.
There was a lot of instruments going on.
There was a lot of guitar. And he sang Little Sparrow.
Dolly liked it. I liked it.
I liked it. It was hot. I never heard it before, but I loved it. That's right. So up next,
Ramiele Malubay.
She's very good at saying that, don't you think?
Yes. So she was
starstruck, man.
Stop reading it while I'm reading.
She sang Do I Ever Cross Your Mind?
I thought it was one of her better performances, like, in a while. Because she's been kind of lackluster lately. But I thought she had good energy, and I thought it was a good song for her.
I think it was a good song for her, and she is a great singer. But it's still not her defining moment yet.
I don't know.
It's not yet.
She better have one soon because time's running out here.
I wonder what she would have sounded like if she had chosen Islands in the Stream or something like that.
I wish somebody would have sang that because I actually have heard it.
Yeah. Well, up next is Jason Castro, and I'm thinking, what in the F is he going to be singing? Ugh. He got a million postcards from the same girl.
The same girl, and Ryan was reading him off, and he's like, oh, I go home and I watch your performances and the tension goes away.
I think you need to save those as evidence for when you get your order of protection. Okay, so he sang Travelin' Through. Which
Guitar.
I almost remember that song. It sounded familiar to me.
I was digging it.
I thought it was one of his better performances, but I would still like to see a lot more power from his voice.
Like Ramiele, one of the better ones in a while for them.
Right. Carly Smithson up next. Dolly loved her. She really loved her voice and her whole persona and everything. And she sang Here You Come Again.
I thought it was
that
awesome.
That one I knew. And yeah.
She hit all the notes. And it just sounded like so crisp and like
I liked everything about it except I wish it wasn't so slow.
I thought it was perfect the way it was.
I thought if they could have picked up the tempo it would have been better. And I do have to agree with Simon. I think you do need some help with your wardrobe.
And that was after Paula was like, let me just say, you look great tonight.
No, Simon's only there to help you. You know? He's not going to tell you something wrong. He's getting paid to help you.
True.
So wear something attractive. I mean, she looks like a waitress. She's dressed like a waitress.
I don't know.
You got to dress like a You got to dress for the job that you want.
Could be better.
It could be better. It wasn't hideous. I mean, it didn't make her look like Elephant Girl or whatever.
And I need improvement. So anyway.
David Archuleta.
Yes.
David Archuleta's my favorite.
So he sang Smoky Mountain Memories.
They were both, him and Dolly, trying to keep their false eyelashes on.
She was like, you're going to make me cry.
And he looked like...
Dolly, I
he was
know
adorable.
Who you are.
Those eyelashes have to be fake. They're just too luscious.
So, he was pretty good.
Another, yeah.
I liked it.
He was in that vein of, he hasn't been that good lately, and I think he is.
Yeah, lately I've been disappointed, but I thought he delivered tonight.
Oh my God, Michael Kors was in the audience.
Oh my God.
We're like your biggest fans.
Michael Kors, drop a business card to Carly.
I know, please, you can help her, you really can.
Michael, I love you.
I think he'd be better off designing for either Kristy Lee Cook or Brook White, though, because that's more his thing.
Yeah.
That boho look. So, Kristy Lee Cook, speaking of her, was up next.
Mm-hmm.
Coat of Many Colors.
Oh.
Don't know it.
I don't either.
But she was great.
She's a country singer.
It's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Probably any one of Dolly's songs that she would have picked
I
would
still
have been
don't
good.
think it topped last week's Proud to Be an American.
No, I don't either. I thought that was her defining moment.
That was awesome.
She peaked.
Well, I don't think she's done yet.
No,
but
I mean for right now.
So, I loved her dress, but I was totally not into the no shoes thing. I hate feet.
I think, yeah.
Ew.
I think if she would have worn heels, her dress wouldn't have been the right length.
Yeah, but she could have worn flats.
I know. It was the night of 2 stars. Vanna was also in the audience from Wheel of Fortune. Great. Okay, so Syesha Mercado up next. I Will Always Love You, Whitney.
It was a mix of the Whitney version and the Dolly Parton version.
Kiss my ass! It was great.
George is protecting the country.
I know. It was an excellent choice. She has the perfect voice.
I thought it was
for that type
great.
of a song. It was my favorite of the night. I know it wasn't yours, but it was mine.
She always like pulls out those high notes. I'm like, ooh, I don't know, that's really high. Is she gonna get that? And then it's
she
like,
does.
Bam, she gets it.
Right on the money. So to close the show, our humble little show tonight, Michael Johns.
Oh.
And
don't remember what he's saying.
I don't
like,
even
we
know
don't know
if
the
they
name
said
of it.
what he sang, and I've never heard it before. But you know what? He was full of emotion.
I thought it was hot, hot, sexy.
It was. And it was almost up there with Syesha for me.
I thought he was my favorite.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I didn't know what it was.
It was so...
But I know it was great.
Chock full of emotion.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough year. Tough year.
Yeah.
So, kiddies, we'll have to wait till tomorrow.
To find out.
Who's going home? I don't want any of them to go home now. So, till tomorrow. Much love.